This right here is the Burris Oracle range finding bow sight. It's got a laser rangefinder and a ballistics calculator built into it. So up here is your 20-yard fixed pin. That is always there no matter what. Just in case something happens, you always have your top pin to go off of. You'll notice right away there's no glass to scratch, fog, glare, or break on this thing, which makes it super durable. It is also built out of aircraft grade aluminum, so it's lightweight. So what you're gonna do is when you come to full draw, you take your peep sight, you line it up with your sight circle like you've always done, and you take that 20-yard fixed pin, you put it on your target, and when you click the range button, it instantly tells you, hey, your target is 56 yards away, and there is your dot for your specific bow and arrow setup. So it's really simple to use. Here's your Burris Oracle. You're gonna go right into the menu setting here. You'll see that is menu, that is select, and your up and down arrows. Go ahead and click that menu setting, and the sight is gonna tell you, all right, arrow selection 2, you can also arrow over to arrow selection 1. I told you earlier about the different arrow selections. I personally set one up for hunting and one up for my target arrows. That way I don't have to re-sight in every time. So we're gonna assume this is arrow selection 1. We're gonna go in and set up our hunting arrow, we'll call it. All right, now it says SR1. That is for select range 1. So you already have dialed your 20-yard pin in, and you just did that via these mechanical adjustments like you always have, so that part's simple. And now select range 1. All you have to do is select a target that's at least 30 yards. So we're gonna swing over here and shoot this booth, which I know is about 30 yards. Oh, not quite far enough. There you go, 32 yards. So what I'm gonna do is shoot that pin at 32 yards. Let's say my arrow is a little bit low. I'm gonna take the arrow down, and you'll see the blinking dot was your first one, and the second dot there is where you're gonna shoot for again. Let's say you're still a little low, go ahead and move it down, shoot that dot. All right, now let's say you're on. You go ahead and select save. Okay, so now it says select range 2. So you're gonna select a distance that's at least 10 yards beyond that first distance. In this case, I'm just gonna shoot this back wall, 54 yards, and I'm gonna go ahead and shoot that distance with this pin. You will basically be on because the bow sight already has a general idea on where you're gonna hit. But let's say you're hitting a little high, go ahead and move that up, shoot that second dot there that's not blinking, and that one should be right about on. Click save, and you're done. That's the whole setup. So using those 3 data points, your sight knows your exact trajectory curve out to infinity. Obviously you can't shoot to infinity with a bow, but your bow sight knows how your arrow is curving. So you just saw me, I set that thing up in about a minute. So I can set this sight up faster than I can a traditional 5-pin sight because there's only 3 data points. So it's as simple as can be.